Listen and practice speaking skills.
This is just what I needed. A warm drink and a good friend, the perfect escape from the dreary weather.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just need to step away from it all and recharge.
So, how's work been treating you lately? Still battling those coding gremlins?
You could say that. Software development always throws you curveballs, but that's part of the challenge, right? Keeps things interesting.
Definitely. Speaking of challenges, I'm considering taking the plunge and going back to school for my master's degree.
Wow, that's amazing. What made you decide on that?
Well, teaching is rewarding, but I feel like I could be doing more. A master's degree would open up new doors and allow me to specialize in a specific area.
Makes perfect sense. You're a fantastic teacher, Ava, and I have no doubt you'll excel in your master's program.
Thanks, Ben. That means a lot coming from you. What about you? Anything exciting happening on your end?
Actually, yes. I recently joined a photography club. I've always been fascinated by capturing moments in time through the lens.
Oh, that's fantastic. Remember all those times we spent taking goofy pictures as kids with your dad's old camera?
How could I forget? Those were some creative masterpieces, to say the least.
Definitely more on the funny side than artistic. But hey, that's part of the fun of growing up, right? Experimenting and figuring things out.
Exactly. Speaking of growing up, do you ever reminisce about our childhood adventures? Building sandcastles that got washed away, climbing trees that felt like skyscrapers.
All the time. It's funny how memories from back then can still feel so vivid. Remember that time we borrowed your dad's fishing poles and ended up catching a giant plastic bag?
Oh my goodness, yes. We were so proud of ourselves, thinking we were skilled fishermen.
We were quite the explorers back then.
We were. But hey, those adventures shaped who we are today.
Look. Maybe the rain will let up soon. We could take a walk in the park after our coffee.
That sounds lovely. It would be nice to get some fresh air after being cooped up here all morning.
Absolutely. Besides, I haven't heard all about your photography endeavors yet. Show me some of your pictures when we get back.
Deal. I'm actually quite proud of some of them. But of course, you'll be the first unbiased judge.
Unbiased? We'll see about that.
You know, Ava, I'm really glad we have this time to catch up. It's been a while since we've had a proper chat.
Me too, Ben. Life gets busy, you know? But it's important to cherish these moments of friendship.
Couldn't agree more. Friends like you are hard to come by.
To friends, good coffee, and rainy day conversations.
Cheers to that. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. Just doing some yard work. How about you?
Same here. I've been trying to get my garden ready for spring. By the way, have you met our new neighbors yet?
No, I haven't. I've seen them moving in, but I haven't had a chance to introduce myself yet.
They seem nice. I talked to them briefly the other day and they're from out of town.
That's cool. I'll have to make an effort to introduce myself soon.
Definitely. It's always good to have friendly neighbors.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, have you noticed that the neighborhood has been getting a lot more crowded lately?
I have, actually. There have been a lot of new construction projects and people moving in.
It's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. I feel like I don't even recognize the neighborhood anymore.
I know what you mean. But on the other hand, it's also nice to see the community growing and thriving.
That's true. I just hope that the new developments don't ruin the character of the neighborhood.
Me too. But I think as long as we all work together and communicate with each other, we can maintain the sense of community that we love about this place.
Definitely. Speaking of community, have you heard about the new Neighborhood Watch program?
No, I haven't. What is it?
It's a program where neighbors work together to keep an eye out for suspicious activity and help keep the community safe.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll have to look into it.
Definitely. It's a great way to get involved and make a difference in the community.
So, have you been doing anything fun lately?
I went to a concert last weekend and it was amazing. The band was incredible and the energy of the crowd was electric.
That sounds awesome. I love going to concerts.
Me too. There's something about live music that just can't be beat.
Definitely. Have you been listening to any good music lately?
I've been really into this new indie rock band that I discovered on Spotify. They have a really unique sound and their lyrics are really thought-provoking.
That sounds interesting. I'll have to check them out.
Definitely. You should give them a listen.
So, have you been watching any good movies or TV shows lately?
I recently started watching this new documentary series on Netflix about climate change. It's really eye-opening and informative.
That sounds interesting. I'll have to check it out.
You should. It's a great way to learn more about the environment and what we can do to protect it.
Definitely. Speaking of which, have you heard about the new environmental initiative that the city is implementing?
No, I haven't. What is it?
It's a program where the city is encouraging residents to reduce their carbon footprint by using public transportation, biking, or walking instead of driving.
That's a great idea. I'll have to look into it.
Definitely. It's a great way to make a positive impact on the environment and improve the quality of life in the city.
Absolutely. Well, I should get back to my yard work. It was good talking to you.
It was good talking to you too. Take care.
You too. See you later.